My name's Oliver Hunt. I've got a mechanical engineering degree and a Masters of Engineering and Management from the University of Canterbury. I'm the founder and CEO at Medsalv, where we reprocess single-use medical devices for reuse in New Zealand's hospitals. Well, for the New Zealand context in particular, we import 97% of our medical equipment. The single-use devices all end up in landfill, and so that's why it's important for us to be more self-sufficient and have greater resource efficiency, because if you're to reprocess offshore, you have all the costs associated with getting it to and from and crossing borders with potentially contaminated waste. That's why it's important to do it in New Zealand. Why it's an important thing to do in general is we send less to waste, and we have the potential to save quite a lot of money off what we spend on healthcare. Reprocessing has a massive impact on the bottom line of hospitals positively, and it has a massive impact on the amount of waste going to landfill in New Zealand. And both of those things are, pretty contentious issues all the time, at least in the last 5 years. But they're not being addressed that well, I think, in healthcare. By and large, people are taking account of the fact that we can't just keep sending single-use things, like plastic bags, for example, to landfill. And the economics stack up well, and there's a big incentive for hospitals, private or public, to save money. The process involves taking the device from the hospital and bringing it back to the plant through a logistics partner, and then inspecting the device to see whether it will actually be usable after it's been reprocessed, so whether it meets the structural requirements and the functional requirements, and then doing sort of a pre-clean and preparation for a clean, cleaning it, and then drying it to an acceptable level, and then for some devices also sterilising, which is a separate process. So every device is checked individually as opposed to batch checking, and we have a very thorough tracking system that ensures that every device that goes to a hospital has met the stringent criteria we have for it to be reused. And in the long term, we think the kind of total addressable market in New Zealand alone is about $100 million in savings to hospitals. So that's the goal, sort of the 10-year goal. And that'll mean, as well as saving the amount of money, we're saving over 1,500 tonnes of waste from going to our landfills on an annual basis.